Mo kí gbogbo ọmọ kóòtù òjìrè jákèjádò àgbáláyé ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ mi. Mo máa ń sọ wípé tẹ́ bá ti rí wa báyìí bó ṣe lọ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà òun la mú wá fún yín. Ẹ̀yin ènìyàn mi, fídíò tí mo mú wá fún yín lónìí nǹkan kì í ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ràgó ó lágbára díẹ̀ látàrí ọ̀rọ̀ tí arákùnrin yìí sọ nínú fídíò yìí àti àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tó jáde látẹnu Sheikh Gumi nínú fídíò yìí. Arákùnrin yìí ní ó jẹ̀bi ikú wípé ó yẹ kí wọ́n palẹ̀ Gumi, ó yẹ kó palẹ̀ ẹ̀ mọ́ pátápátá, kí wọ́n gbé kó má tiẹ̀ rí mọ́ àbí kó pa á. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, ńgbà tí mo wá jókòó tí mo wo àwọn fídíò, mo wo àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tó jáde lẹ́nu Sheikh Gumi fún ara ẹ̀, mo wá rí i pé lóòótọ́ arákùnrin tó sọ pé wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ gbé Gumi tàbí kó pa á, mo wá rí i pé kò jẹ̀bi o. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, màá fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ farabalẹ̀ dáadáa kẹ́ ẹ gbọ́ àwọn fídíò tí mo tù sínú fídíò yìí ní bó ṣe ń lọ ní o, bó ṣe ń lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ pẹ̀lú àwọn kan tó ń sọ wípé Gumi ò jẹ̀bi tí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn dẹ̀ ń sọ wípé ó yẹ kán pa Gumi. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, inú fídíò tí mo fẹ́ mú wá yìí òun ni ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wò níwò pé kí ni Gumi ṣe gan tàbí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ tí ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ bíi pé wọ́n ń dùnnú mọ́. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, ẹ farabalẹ̀ dáadáa kẹ́ ẹ wo fídíò yìí láti ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ dópin. Nǹkan tẹ́yin náà bá wá nínú fídíò yìí lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Sheikh Gumi pé ó jẹ̀bi ikú. Ọbásanjọ́ gan náà pariwo pé nígbà tí tòun pé òun lágbára láti mú ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá rúfin Nàìjíríà, pé òun lágbára láti ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni ọmọkùnrin kan tí ó bẹnu fídíò yìí náà pariwo wípé Sheikh Gumi pẹ̀lú ọmọ ẹ̀ tó ṣẹ̀ jáde ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ológun yìí, pé Sheikh Gumi mọ̀ láti fi sínú Nigeria military ni o, láti lè máa jẹ́ alamí pé gbogbo ibi tí àwọn ọmọ ológun Nàìjíríà bá fẹ́ lọ, ọmọ Sheikh Gumi tó ṣẹ̀ jáde ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ológun òun ni yóò máa tú gbogbo àwọn àṣírí yẹn tí ó máa tú fún bàbá rẹ̀, tí bàbá náà á lè lọ gbé bá bandit. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, ṣé Sheikh Gumi jẹ̀bi ikú àbí kò jẹ̀bi ikú gẹ́gẹ́ bí wọ́n ṣe pariwo ẹ̀ nínú fídíò yìí. Ẹ̀yin ènìyàn mi, Sheikh Gumi tún sọ ọ̀rọ̀ kan o. Ó ló dàbí pé òun gbọ́ fìrìfìrì pé Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu fẹ́ gbégbésẹ̀ lórí pé kó àtàkì àwọn bandit. Ó ní kí Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu má dábàá ẹ̀ o. Ó ní tó bá dábàá ẹ̀ wọ́n á pa orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà òun tí ò ní sí mọ́. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, ẹ̀yin ọmọ kóòtù òjìrè, ẹ rí pé a ti ṣe nǹkan, ṣùgbọ́n bó ti kú rí Olódùmarè ayọ̀ àwọn ọmọ kóòtù òjìrè ayọ̀ wá kúrò nínú wàhálà yìí. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, wàhálà ń bẹ lórílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ o. Wàhálà ńlá burúkú gidi ó ń bẹ lórílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ o. Kí Olódùmarè kó ṣọ́ àwọn èèyàn wa ni o. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, ẹ farabalẹ̀ dáadáa, ẹ bá mi wo fídíò yìí.
My message to Sheikh Ahmad Gumi, this message now for you. When you find this message, take it or you leave it. Sheikh Ahmad Gumi, you are a terrorist and rebellion to this nation. The people of this country are not looking to your direction. The government are silent because you people are working hand together. You went ahead to go and put your child, your pikin in NDA as an officer cadre to make sure he will be giving you information that is happening in the military for you to spread to your terrorist people. Nigerian, Ahmad Sheikh Gumi is a high terrorist of the nation. Now Gumi, federal government, the same message to terrorists for negotiation. The president will tell the vice president who is a terrorist to talk to Gumi so that Gumi will go and negotiate with terrorists. Why you, when you a common Nigeria, when you don't do anything, when anything don't do, you not offended because you talk against the government, they will go and carry and pick you and take you to prison. Why Gumi is moving with security and is a terrorist? Gumi is still moving with police personnel as a security. He went ahead to unleash his son as an NDA, an officer, so that his son go to tell her what it happened. He go to carry on, they give terrorists. What a military. What an army. Gumi is a captain and he left the army. The reason why he left the army, he see that there is no future. A day will come where he will be commanded to a place like this where Brigadier General Uba was spied by Israel. He think from there he left the army when he was a captain. Today he make his way to the Arab country where he went to Saudi Arabia, and Saudi Arabia rejected Gumi. That for Gumi to be in Saudi Arabia, Gumi is a security threat because they know Gumi is a terrorist. Why Nigeria know they talk about this thing? Why we know they talk about Gumi? Today I stood up and talk about Gumi. Gumi, you are a rebel. Duru Warika Gumi. Na me tell you Guru Warika. That your son when the second lieutenant. Send that to me face to face. If you fight me, I not go cost you again. A terrorist, a bunch of terrorists. We not just want to make we fold our hand and make sure to bring this nation to a satisfaction. We not make sure say everywhere for Nigeria become a Muslim country. Even in Arab where they deny you say make you no enter, there is a Christian there, Gumi. So Nigeria government is working with Gumi. Nigeria military is working with Gumi. They are telling Gumi to go and tell the people that they should not buy people, that should not attack military location. So who is Gumi that military cannot be able to go and buy him? And they still have guts to accept his son to the army. A person that his father could not be able to complete the military job. As I do, me she say, no way. Oh, everything when they happen for military. Now send you go there, buy you. You all don't finish. They cannot celebrate it. They cannot do anything. That's why I come out. If you like, you call me runaway soldier. That one are for your pocket. The people when I leave for the world, many when I leave for the world, many don't buy, they don't need today. There is nothing like timely death. Those people, those soldiers, when Israel, when bandits, they kill, now timely death, they attack everybody. They push them there by force to go and die by force. In Nigeria today, the Muslim fail to understand there is a timely death, but they disagree to agree that there is a timely death. All they know that when you die today, your time reach. Now lie. Now lie. Now wait till they make our soldier they buy every time. Leave on 9 time read. It will say time no read. What are you trying to tell me? This attack that recently happened, that they buy a lot of soldiers inside train, outside train. Now all of them they are time reach. I don't understand. Are you trying to tell me that God creates person? He will create a multitude of people for them to perish at that moment? No. Our time need dead. They will be pushed forcefully to that state. They say make not talk. So therefore, my message to you, Gumi. One day, this your rebellion act, terrorism act, people when they're there for your back, they will come out, will go face your direction. I say make I don't want you, Gumi. Gumi, stop instigating, empowering banditry in the nation. Gumi, stop inciting and pushing and giving bandit backbone to pile our people in the nation. Gumi, I hope you are fully aware what is happening in the nation, because now your boys, your member, now they pile people. Gumi is aware in the death row, in the Fulani operation in Plateau State, in Benue State. Gumi is aware in the attack in Kwara State. Gumi is aware in the attack in Maiduguri. Gumi is aware in the attack of Sokoto, Bauchi, and all the various states in this country. Gumi is aware. Gumi is a terrorist. Gumi is a bunch of terrorists. And they give Gumi open space to operate terrorism in this nation. The federal government give Gumi license to operate terrorism in Nigeria. I am against it. Gumi, you are a rebellion. You are a bastard. For you to open your mouth, Gumi, say there is a reason they should negotiate with terrorists, that they are on revenge. I want to ask you, Gumi, who buy their parents when make them they on revenge? Gumi, who collected money from terrorists that make them to be on revenge? Gumi, I challenge you to tell Nigeria, why should we negotiate with terrorists? Gumi, I challenge you to tell us the reason why we should reconcile with terrorists. Gumi, I challenge you today. Why you said we should negotiate with terrorists? I want you to tell us the reason, Gumi. I challenge you today. Why you said we should not provoke the terrorists down revenge? Gumi, I want you to tell me, to tell Nigeria, who offended them for you to say they are on revenge. Gumi, I challenge you to tell me why are they on revenge? Who destroyed their village? Are you trying to tell me the banditry in Nigeria today who come from a various different country that you people brought to Nigeria? You and the late Buhari brought to Nigeria. Are you trying to tell me that na Nigeria people go there, go provoke them, they come back to Nigeria, come they do revenge. Gumi, what revenge is that? A systematic rebellion you are, Gumi. You are a bastard. I curse you today, Gumi. I am a Nigerian citizen. Today, if this grant offend Gumi, if Nigeria land offend Gumi, if Nigeria land put bad food for ground for Gumi to say that yes, they should allow terrorists to stay in Nigeria, they should let terrorist bandits to stay in Nigeria, that they should negotiate with them. If this grant do Gumi bad, when make Gumi talk like that, Gumi, if this grant do you bad thing, if he do you bad thing, to good with you, if this Nigeria land no do you bad thing, you can't say yeah, supposed to terrorists go stay for this nation, Gumi, may this grant swallow Gumi. Gumi, made this grass follow you. Because every day, the blood share in the nation. The soldier when they die for this country. The people when they die for this country. Mopo when they die for this country. Civil defense when they die for this country. Other villages when they die for this country. Gumi, they know they buy your parents. They know they buy your children. They know they buy your people. Now other people, then you open your mouth and say, we should negotiate with body. Gumi, you are a bastard. Now me talking, you are a bastard. You are, go punish Gumi. Duru Warika Babie Gumi. I go punish you. So you are telling us that we should be working hand. You are introducing after civil government and after military government, you want to introduce a terrorist government. Gumi shall not be well with you. For that comment when you make, people they buy. Your boys they enter churches, they buy people for churches, they buy people for Kwara, Benue, just other state of this country. You said they should negotiate. Duru Warika Gumi. Now me they cost you. If you see this video, Duru Warika, if they born you come to Edo, I go buy you, Gumi. You the crazy. If they born you a family control, if I not buy you, they mad. You carry your picky, come join and make they give you more information. You get mission. Gumi get mission to put the picky for army. Don't worry, Gumi. See, watch your back, make I watch my back. You are a bastard.
When I was watching Channel TV, I shed tears.
Why did you shed tears?
Not because Nnamdi was convicted, but because we've lost legality in Nigeria. Nigeria is one of the countries like is the bedrock of Africa. I remember when I started up, like when I was a kid, during the days of our primary school, it wasn't as bad as this. Everybody were like, everything was just okay. The system was okay. Not recently when things turned upside down. Nnamdi Kanu, the judgment on Nnamdi Kanu is biased.
When you say bias, I don't know, what do you mean by that? Because the judge passed his judgment based on fact, what was available. So I want you to clarify me, what do you mean by bias?
With due respect, we're all Nigerians. And we have freedom of speech.
Yes.
And also have freedom to fair hearing. Nnamdi Kanu was only saying this thing from a broadcast, which he has not even perpetrated it. No actions was carried. He only threatened. I don't know if you understand, but there are people who are carrying acts. They are doing it. You see them on WhatsApp status, on Facebook, on the internet, in fact, as a Nigerian right now, open your Facebook. Open any social media app now if you're not seeing men carrying guns, wasting lives on a daily basis. You see them, they don't even cover their face any longer. They are not scared. They are showing themselves. You and I know all of these things. You are seeing these people, they are not even scared. But oh my.
So what do you think? What should have been done in this case? Because you are saying a whole lot of things. People carrying arms, people carrying gun on different social media platforms. What then do you think people should do? Because all of these things are happening.
I think the best way to handle Nnamdi's case. You see how they are reforming the Boko Haramists, the Iswaps and the rest of them. If somebody who is even, caught in the act, the government will grant him amnesty, they will reinstate him, they will rehabilitate him and reinstate him into the society or even into the military.
That means that you are against peace accord being signed by these terrorists?
They say what is good for the goose is also good for the gander. If you are treating Mr. A right, you should also learn to treat Mr. B right. That's what we're saying.
Is Nnamdi not treated right in this case?
Life imprisonment? Oh man, how many Boko Haramists have been put on life imprisonment? It wasn't during the time of Buhari. See, the problem we're having in Nigeria is, if I talk, they will kill me. I don't want to talk. Your mother will call you from the village. Hey, why are you talking? But this country, it belongs to everybody. One thing that these people fail to understand is Buhari was here some times ago. Are you getting it? Where is he? There were people that were ruling Nigeria. People that, where is even Lord Lugard? Apart from even, he's no longer a leader in Nigeria. In reality, where is he? Think of Queen Elizabeth. These were conquerors. Where are these people? See, it's a passage. It's a process. Are you getting it? We are all passing through a journey. You are going, I am going. Inevitability of life is death. It is a compulsory journey. I don't know if you understand. So if you think that you are a judge, you are sitting all over Nigerian's case, or you are sitting all over everybody's case.
It's not about being judge. It's about rule of law.
The rule of law. Do you know the rule of law? The rule of law talks about the supremacy of law of anybody in a political system. The supremacy of law covers everybody, not only one person, not only one ethnic, not only one tribe. I'm not supporting anybody for terrorism. Are you getting what I'm saying, but every judgment must be equal. You cannot say, okay, the people in the northern and who are, they open their faces. You see them on WhatsApp status. Are you not seeing that? No, you see them on social media. Open your phone.
Maybe because they have not been able to capture them.
But you have been able to capture somebody who is just talking from a radio. But you've not been able to capture somebody who is in your country.
So with all this that is happening and this judgment that have been passed today, what is the way forward? What do you think
the way forward?
Yes.
As I'm talking to you right now, we have people that have been praying for this country right from the day I was born. When I was born, my father said Nigeria will get better, let's pray. We've been praying. Today, me, I'm also praying. I will tell my children it has been prayer. Does it mean God is dead? So to me, the best thing you can do, because me, I can't fight. You cannot fight. We can't fight these people, and it's only God that can fight them. But for your own peace and safety, if you have any opportunity, leave. Even if you cannot go to abroad or Western country, go to any neighbor African country.
So you advise people to leave this country?
Personally, I'm not advising anybody, because nobody is a blind person in this country. You don't tell a blind man that the rain is falling. But to me, if I have an opportunity, because I want a situation whereby I can train my children and they will cohabit with Muslims. I'm a Christian. I love Muslims very well. Are you not a Muslim? We've been friends for a very long time, and there was no day that you say, why are you a Christian? Why are you in my studio? No. So I want a community where my children can cohabit, learn about Islam. I remember when I school in Jamaatul Nasrul Islam. All these Alif, Ba, Sa, Ta. Even this one of our popular Islamic song was Al Haduna Hat, Ukuwana Hat, Ma Misilowu, Ukuwana Hat. Ma misilowu ukuwana hat Allahu jaina rabana Muhammadu Rabiuna wa muslimu wa kuluna Muhammadu. I might not be able to sing it very well. Again, yeah. But we are seeing a lot of Islamic knowledge, and we're very proud of ourselves. We go to church, we go to Islam. This is one true God. We are very happy. But I don't know where this problem is coming from. So let me not digress on Unamdi's case. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
I believe putting him in life imprisonment is not the best.
Okay.
I was on the channel, I was hearing what they were saying. They say he threatened a British leader, one of the British representative in Nigeria, that he was going to kill him, or he's going to burn down British embassy. Africa, British. These were our colonists. They came to colonize us with force and fascism, coercive. And the man has not even done anything. See, I don't know the problem with Africa. See, once somebody says something, say if you are fighting for an African man, don't use your two hands. Use one hand to fight for yourself, then use the other one to defend yourself. But Nnamdi Kanu, he doesn't have brain. He uses two hands to fight for Africa. So he does not have the hand to defend himself.
So he was fighting for Africa.
Was he not? He was. So, my brother, the man is a prophet.
How?
There's one thing people fail to understand, or Nigerians fail to understand, is, see, soldier go, soldier come. Prophet will be bettered. Whether you like it or not, more prophet will be bettered. You can only silence him.
So there will be another Nnamdi Kanu, even after him.
There will be another president in Nigeria now.
Oh.
Nobody is an absolute. Nobody is total. Everything will always come, and it will always come. Life is, in fact, were there no Ojukwu before? Was there no Ojukwu before? Ojukwu was there before Nnamdi Kanu. Even the time of Ojukwu, Nnamdi Kanu, maybe he might not even be born. I don't really know.
Okay.
But today we have Nnamdi Kanu, who is also rolling like Ojukwu. Tomorrow Nnamdi will be gone. Another person will still, because see, as long as the system is not okay, as long as the system is not okay, people will always kick against it. Very Dark Man, is he not doing the same thing? Very Dark Man is also speaking against the corrupt nature of Nigeria. He's angry.
So when is all of these things going to end with us in Nigeria?
In Nigeria.
All right, thank you so much for speaking up on this case. I don't know what the way forward for you as a person. What is your comment? What is your last word as you continue to try to wrap up this segment of the discussion?
I lost words because I have been crying since. Because do you know what? In fact, if there are some countries that are not even developed than Nigerians. I've been to Ghana before. I've been to Kenya. I've been to Cote d'Ivoire. Are you getting it? I've been to so many, even Togo. I've been there. You understand? This country, they are nothing compared to Nigeria. I'm sorry to say this. Not in terms of, I'm talking about in terms of development, population, infrastructures and companies. But today, with what is happening in Nigeria, a Ghanaian man will tell you, get out. What will you say? You are coming from a country of...
So we have lost our value.
Where is it? Do you have value in Nigeria? No job. Insecurity. Okay, now farmers cannot even go to the farm. Nnamdi Kanu say, let the Igbo have freedom. Let the invasion of the Northerners on their land. Those days, Fulani used to come to our land. They farm in my father's farm. When they see us, they give us no. We enjoy them.
Yeah.
It was peaceful. Nobody talks. There was nothing like Nnamdi Kanu in those days. Yes. Nobody, because everything was perfect. But when they started entering people's farm, started doing the worst. So are you trying to tell me that I should keep quiet? That my mother will be raped? I should keep quiet? That my farm product will be destroyed? I should keep quiet? No problem. If I'm to sit down and talk now,
yes,
I might not even say the right thing.
All
so
right,
I'll just...
All right, thank you for sharing your thoughts.
The first responsibility of any government is the protection and security of its citizens. And for anybody, at any time, anywhere, saying that when we are being killed as Nigerians, all you will say is that those that are being killed, another group also are being killed. Is that an explanation? I believe that is nonsensical. We are being killed. We Nigerians, no matter what religion you belong to, no matter where you come from, no matter what profession, we Nigerians are being killed, and our governments seem to be incapable of protecting us. We are part of the world community. If our government cannot do it, we have right to call on the international community to do for us what our government cannot do for us. And for anybody to say because those who are being killed belong to this region, belong to this religion, belong to this tribe, and then others too are being killed, cannot be an acceptable excuse. If we are being killed, it is the responsibility of government to do something about it. Government should stop the killing of Nigerians, no matter what religion they belong to, no matter what part of the world they belong to, no matter what tribe they belong to. We are being killed. And the killing of Nigerians should be stopped. We have right We have right as Nigerians to appeal to international community to help where government cannot help us. And we should have no apology for that. Those apologists who are saying, well, those who are killing, they are killing this type of people, and then they are also killing this type of people. That is not acceptable. And nobody should accept that. We will pray, and we will continue to pray. But when we pray, we should also work. We should do what we have to do. We should ask government to do what it has to do at all levels. We should ask our leaders to do what they have to do at all levels, in all walks of life, to preserve life in this country. And we should also, because we are part of the world community, we should also appeal to the international community to help us. We will be irresponsible as citizens to start saying, yes, those who are being killed, and then, yes, these also are being killed. For me, every Nigerian life that is lost is a shame for Nigeria. Every Nigerian life that's lost by those criminals, no matter what reason they give for it, it's a shame for Nigeria. And we should make sure Nigeria gets out of that. And I believe that it's not a task that should be said, oh, only one group of people will do it. It's a task where we should have all hands on deck. People of goodwill, people who know what to do, people who can help locally and from outside Nigeria should be required to help. In these days of technology, there should be nobody to hide anywhere after he has committed a crime that cannot be seen. With the present day of satellite, before I left government, I know we had capacity to pick up anybody in Nigeria who commit crime anywhere. The capacity that we didn't have then is after we have identified and located such a criminal, we have no capacity to be able to pick him up without moving on land or by air. Now we have capacity. With drones, you can slip them off. You can take them out. Why are we not doing that? Why are we not apologizing? Why are we negotiating? And after government has paid these criminals, government denies. And then it continues. It has to stop. It should appeal to our government to do what needs to be done to stop Nigerians being killed. We are being killed. We are tired of being killed. And we want the killing of Nigerians. Whether they are Christians or Muslims or pagans, they are Nigerians. And the life of every Nigerian matters.
Look at Boko Haram, how it started. Their leaders were summarily executed and they took up arms. So it is the government that forced them to take arms. Look at the herdsmen. We have evidences that they were massacred and killed, and that forced them to take arms. So the government has to really readjust the way it tackles issue. We are under pressure to fight government that has helicopters, is bombarding us. So you remove the pressure, the need for the money is there. When you go there, you don't see any luxurious life. You don't see any luxurious life at all. They are living in huts. They have nothing. They drink sometimes from the stream. So I don't think we can say that they are used to a luxurious life that they won't live it. Actually, they don't even know it with all the money they get.
Sheikh, like you said, they are under pressure. Government is bombarding them, and according to what you say, they are saying that it looks like they are under attack. So maybe they are acquiring weapons to protect themselves. But then again, if the pressure is that much, why don't they renounce banditry? And are they also considering the lives of those that they are also taking, and the lives of people that they are also making, unlivable?
Okay, you see, if they leave banditry, they will have source of financing their war machine. The question you ask, why are they fighting them? You see, the herdsman has gone through a lot of hardship. No government has really actually sat down to see into their plight, to modernize them, to even spend anything. Not one kobo of our Nigerian budget goes to them. And now they feel they... We don't want to push them into that terror beyond what they are doing now, because yes, it can get worse. They have shown us their willingness to negotiate. So people that are ready to negotiate, why are you rushing to just declare them bandits so that you can use whatever weapons you bought? Before, they used to catch Boko Haram and present them to the authorities in Zamfara. But now they're all terrorists. Secondly, the only door that remains, that is we clergy to go in and negotiate with them, is closed down permanently. Yes, in fact, kidnapping children from school is less evil than going into a town and ransack it. Before, we are getting death by hundreds, going into town, kill anybody, children. So now they are taking children safely without killing them. So I think we are almost reaching the climax of negotiation, and preaching to them will encompass all of them so that we have permanent peace. This is what we hope, and this is what we are aspiring for.
Okay, so your own belief now is that kidnapping students is way better than ransacking a community. Is that what you're saying? I just want to get that right.
Yeah.
Sheikh Gumi, can you hear me?
Yes, it's a lesser evil, because in the end you negotiate with. You see, now they are very careful about human lives. They are becoming careful about human lives. So before, is the mission is to go into a town in which they are having problems with them and ransack it and kill everybody. So I think the initiative, the preaching is working, and we are coming to an end of this banditry, hopefully in the for first. Then you as a journalist, you must have heard these groups. If you have been following this, the Fulani herdsmen have been calling for peace, and when you call them for peace, they come. They come with their guns because they, for many reasons. But they come for peace. Can you call IPOB for peace? Can you call Boko Haram? Boko Haram, I think the former president has called them for peace, and they came. But when they didn't materialize, now it's difficult to call them to peace. So anybody who inclined to peace, I'm with him. Anybody who inclines, I'm telling you, And Nnamdi Kanu now, if he inclines to stop the agitation, the violent agitations and killing of people, and he says he's going to pursue whatever dream he has peacefully, I will be in the forefront trying to see that this man is released, because I should be given an amnesty for despite the offenses and atrocities he has committed.
Yes. First of all, what's happening now, especially we are seeing that these bandits are getting more and more vicious. Before, they don't do what they do now. They are heading to softer targets, as the military man has said. We can only attribute that to the kinetic approach, which is overemphasized. When we hear even politicians talking about the non-kinetic, but nothing is done about to overcome these people. Let me give you an example. Now we are fighting bandits. They are anonymous. They are phantom. How can you fight somebody you don't even know? We said, let's go in, let's know them, let's map them out. Map them means know who they are, where they belong, and what are. All this intelligent information is virtually not there. How can you know somebody from satellites, from drones? And the harsh, high-handed approach to the matter is what is making it worse. Now they are kidnapping small children, and they are threatening death, which they don't do before. So I think what you need to do is really go back to the drawing board and truly be non-kinetic.
Sheikh Gumi, it's not the first time that you'd be volunteering yourself, to intervene in getting abducted persons, including students, back to their families. A lot of people would actually say, look, this whole idea of negotiating with them seems to be counterproductive, and that's why they're gaining more and more confidence and, go into the schools and abduct as many as 200 students. Now, you say, look, how do you deal with people that are unknown largely? How do you yourself, how do you gain access to those people to the extent that you're able to negotiate with them? And what gives you the confidence that when you step in, they will actually, let these abductees go? When the victims of the train attack, a committee was set by the military then in the former government, and they were able to contact them. The same way, journalists have been able to contact them. They are not there, difficult to contact, but what you don't know is they are foot soldiers. You need a program, just like you have for the Niger Delta, a program which will bring them out of their forest. We're trying with the premise of educating them, giving them health care, giving them peaceful life. This is how you entice people to avoid violence and militancy. But when you continue dropping bombs, in fact, petrol bombs, destroying loggers, killing children and women, so they will find no sympathy and empathy on our own children. This is it. An eye for an eye. This is what is happening. So we have to change our tactics. We have to change our style. What we have been doing has not been productive, but what we think is if we can have a channel where we can have a dialogue with them and understand them and promise them what we can do, and I think that is a better way, just the way that so many people were released.
Oh, okay. You see, Abuja Kaduna Road used to be the worst dangerous place where travelers can be kidnapped day and night. But now there is no more kidnapping in that area. Kaduna is becoming peaceful. Katsina states, most of the local governments are becoming peaceful. It's only in Zamfara, Jẹbi, Sokoto. So there is an improvement. It's not like before. So I think people should be patient. I think the government is taking the right step.
So we have some cases of insecurity in our state now, and it wasn't so there.
How these are sporadic cases. You can never ever eliminate terror completely. In America recently, one Nigerian killed his father and injured his two sisters. Will I say that America is not safe anymore? No. You have sporadic cases. So, but generally the picture is improving. And I think Nigerians should be patient. Things will get better.
So what do you have to say about the threats issued by President Donald Trump?
Yes, you see, if truly he wants to help Nigeria, that is not the language he used. It's a language of indignation, language of abusing us, threatening us, disgracing us in the political and worldly arena. If you want to help people, you don't abuse them. There's nobody who can take this kind of abuse and indignation from a foreign country.
So why deliver your man? You said
Economic, the way because the same way they are threatening Venezuela now, and they have their worship there, on the pretext that they are going to fight drug barons. What has drug barons got to do with the presidential palace or the military? So they always have a pretext. They always have a reason. But it's not Christianity. Now, Christians in Palestine are complaining of attack from Jewish community. Churches were destroyed, but America is not going in there, it's supporting the Jews. So for America to use religion, it means it has an ulterior motive, which we should all be careful. We Muslims and Christians, we are living very fine in this country. Just tell me in Ibadan, is there any animosity between Muslims and Christians? There is not. So how can we allow a foreigner, a colonist, an imperialist to come and divide us on false pretense, and when we know they want our resources? Let me tell you one thing. Zamfara State, I'm from Zamfara State. There is a lot of gold in Zamfara and other minerals. It's not only the southern state they are greedy about, even in the north. There are a lot of rare minerals, lithium and other things, cobalt, that they want. So when they come and divide us, we become so weak, we cannot protect our nation, and they take away. When you go, there's one in the past, one very religious Christian who went to London. He said when he went to London, he was shocked. They came here preaching about this and that and that. When he went there, he saw that they are just enjoying their lives. This is just exactly, if you go to America, they're just enjoying their lives. So we should not allow religion to be used. As well, I will not allow Islam to be used by any foreign nation or the Arab world to come here and divide us. Because when you go there too, it's about nationalism, Arab nationalism. It's not about Islam. So we should not allow all these foreigners to come in and disturb us, whether Islamic or Christian.
Thank you.
President Tinubu, you have to revise your policies. If not, they are going to destroy the nation. And it will also destroy the government. So your political and economic policies, you have to review them. You have to ask people who know better and don't depend on this sycophants. Allah should read them.
yes, sir, what's their major complaint, sir?
Usually simple things. We are persecuted, we are arrested, we are lynched. And
so from this, what is your recommendation to the federal government?
Federal government is they should come and do to them exactly what they did with the Niger Delta militants. Give them a blanket amnesty. Then, if somebody will continue, then we deal with them.
Thank you very much.
Sheikh Gumi has spoken out following his deportation from Saudi Arabia.
We are under pressure to fight government that has helicopters, is bombarding us. So you remove the pressure, the need for the money is there. When you go there, you don't see any luxurious life. You don't see any luxurious life.
Let's tell ourselves the truth now, and tell yourself the truth sincerely. Tell me if deep down within you, you don't feel that Nigeria is too big of a country for one man to administer. Sincerely speaking, tell me if you don't feel that way. And sincerely speaking, no be opinion, no be waiting at the think. That is the reality. Nigeria is too big of a country for one man to administer. Because, let's face it, we are all different and unique in our own different ways. But you see, the problem is, when you talk about this now, you now look like, oh, this is a separatist. This is a person that doesn't promote unity. he wants to scatter this country. And in so doing now, the government have put machineries in place to ensure that anybody that goes against the provision that unity must be promoted in all means, by all means possible, he's an enemy. Just like the likes of them Nnamdi Kanu, that has just been convicted now, and a lot of other variables. Let's tell ourselves the truth. The fact is, deep down within our minds, we all know that the problem here, past waiting, we go vote one man, say may he represent and make things all good. We all know, tell ourselves the truth. And in that vein, that is why I'm telling you, till my last day, I will tell you that regionalism is the only and the best option. Not in the sense that I am trying to promote a situation where you go see the next person, you go hate them or whatever. But that will ensure accountability and closeness of the government to the people, unlike what we are seeing now. But everybody wants to promote, in as much as I will promote the message of unity in the sense that if we divide in a haphazard way, everybody goes in own based on banter, whatever, you know go good. You go see this person, you know go like, and this person go see this person, you know go like him. But let's tell ourselves the truth. And at the end of the day, forget about damn unity. To hell with unity. The fact is, even in the unity, is the game of survival of the fittest. Am I lying, people? Between God and man, Allah, just tell me, ask your conscience, tell your conscience. Even in the unity, is the game of survival of the fittest. That is what we are doing. We are all different and unique in our different ways. Nobody is special, nobody is less, nobody is more. But the fact is, that is human nature. This is psychology, sociology, philosophy, everything. And the fact is, well, my general message regards unity is Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo, minority tribe, or whatever, see every other person as human being. But in terms of administration and delivering the right and the best evidence of democracy, I am telling you, we can't have one man piloting the whole affairs of Nigeria, and we say it's going to result into that change that everybody desires. Let's face it now. Even developed nations, they are not doing these methods that we are doing. With smaller population in comparison to our own. They are not doing that. And we now, an African man for that matter, is now trying to prove that he can actually do more than that which somebody that have colonized him is doing. How about, let's tell ourselves the truth. But the fact is, just like I said, when you push this kind of message, they say, oh, this is a separatist. And there has been a lot of provisions in this regard. But let's ask ourselves the truth. In the midst of all this, who is this system paying? You will get to see that it's the minority of the population that this system that is being enforced is paying, not the majority. So seriously, sincerely speaking, my honest regional government, I want to go to the east, to the north, to the south, or whatever, to go and see people and see their culture, but don't bundle all of us under one Nigeria and say we have one president that is answerable to all these different ideologies. Am I lying, people?
You dey find real Yoruba gist, culture, truth, and vibes. Now here they Arole Baba Ten Ten Media. No dollar. Subscribe, sharp.